All right. First up, we've got the Boylan Cream Cane Sugar. This is a cream soda. Don't mind my fingers. I was gardening. Sorry. This is my favorite. We're gonna start with this one. I've had this one before. It's absolutely delicious. So that'll be the starting point. One hand. Bam. Got not as much bubbles floating at the top as I might expect, but we'll see. We'll check carbonation in a second here. Let's give it a go. So let's take a smell. Oh, it smells like vanilla. It smells like cream. It smells like really delicious. Let's see. Okay. Ugh, I love the flavor. I could chug the whole thing. Mild flavor, soft. A long sip will give you some nice tongue tingles. It is not overly carbonated. I wonder if this is if this has been on the shelf for a little longer. Definitely still some carbonation. It's not super sweet. It might be because it's cane sugar. Maybe there's not a ton of it. Let's read the facts. All right, so it used to be, I remember it as a 10 out of 10 cream soda. Today I'm going to give this one a solid 6 out of 10. It is still one of my favorites. I truly think that this one is a little old. Something happened to it. It does say best by 2023, I believe. But I think the carbonation is off, and that is the main reason for the lower rating. The flavor's still there. It's a 10 out of 10 for flavor. It's a really strong cream flavor, and I appreciate that. So this is made by Prospect Hill Beverages Company out of Boston. Here are the labels, the nutrition facts. 180 calories, 46 grams of sugar. Here is the uncapping. Okay. Got some nice mist coming out of there. There's a good seal breaking. Nice hissing. Okay, let's give it a whiff. Very mellow cream. Another very mellow cream flavor. Brown bottle. You know what? We'll pour it out a little bit so we can see what it looks like. Again, mellow cream. All right, let's give it a whirl. Good carbonation. I think from the bottle I might actually get a little better carbonation. Okay, you know what? Less carbonation than I'd want. I think maybe again, this one's like a little bit older. Flavor, a weaker cream flavor than the last one. What is that one? It's a weaker cream flavor than the Boylan. It just doesn't linger as long. It's not as savory. It's a very subtle cream flavor, actually. It's mild. What I do like about this is it's actually, it's interesting. I pick up less of the sweetness, even though it's 46 grams of sugar. So that's a fairly sugary 12-ounce drink there. But I think the cream kind of masks the sugar, hides it. I'm actually not impressed. I feel like I've had good towers before. I think this one might be a little old, a little bit of a dud. As of now, I'm thinking yeah, it doesn't linger in the mouth. It doesn't linger at all. It's kind of, the flavor's gone a second after you drink it. There's a slight aftertaste, but it's not what I look for in a top shelf cream soda. I'm thinking 5 out of 5. I'm thinking more carbonation. Bump it up to a 7 maybe. But as we have it, it's a 5 out of 5. That's what we got. Tower, Boston made. 5 out of 5 for this bottle. I think with some better carbonation, I think that you could get a 7 out of 10 on this one. I'm sorry, was I saying 5 out of 5? 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10 with this one. It is what it is. Alright, hey everyone. Alright, so we're going to be doing the maple cream next. And the nutrition facts on the back are as follows. 12 ounces, and this one's 40 grams of sugar. And the ingredients: lightly carbonated water, cane sugar, citric acid, natural and artificial flavors, and maple syrup, and sodium benzenate as a preservative. So let's get the top crack. If you could get a zoom in on here, we're going with a clear bottle. So virtually very small hiss. No visual carbonation coming to the top. And this is from the Squamscot beverage. It's called a Swampscott old-fashioned beverage. So nice, robust, long sip there. That's interesting. I've never had a maple cream soda. I wouldn't actually classify this as a cream soda. It's different, although I suppose maybe the cream flavoring is the same, but the maple syrup gives it a completely different taste and body. I believe it is low carbonated. The carbonation is almost ran out. It's very lowly carbonated, but it's almost okay. You get a nice tingling on your tongue, a little bit from the bubbles. It would be great if this was more carbonated, I think, but also the maple syrup is kind of heavy and it lingers. It's savory, and it's just a nice addition to the popping on your tongue. The tingling on your tongue, it's a great addition, and it's a warming type of drink. So yeah, you get a lot of that ice cream flavor. It's kind of like, yeah, that's it. It's a good one. I'm gonna give this 6 out of 10 right now. If it had more carbonation, I think this is a wild card. It could really change the way this goes down, and you could get a 10 out of 10. I mean, it goes down nice right now, but it's just a little bit too different. It's not a real cream. I mean, maybe the cream flavoring is there. I don't know. It's a wild card. Never had it. Thanks. All right, update. The bottle actually says lightly carbonated. 8 out of 8. This one's the best one so far, with that new information. It's not trying to be something it's not. It actually says experience the past at the bottom, one sip at a time. So I don't know, maybe. I mean, I love the label. Now that I think about it, the labeling. It's really nice. It's like nice and 8 out of 10, 8 and a quarter out of 10. All right, so today we've got the Catawissa private stock red cream. Now, I've never had a red cream soda, so let's try it out. And so this is I believe the company is Catawissa, but let's take a look at the nutrition ingredients there. So this is actually more than one serving. The serving size is 8 ounces, 110 calories. This is a little bit lower on the calories. Let's see if it's in the sugar as well. Yeah, 27 grams of sugar, so a little bit less sugar. It's interesting they do the servings as 8 ounces, so this is 1.5 servings. So let's get the cap crack and let's see what the carbonation is like. Okay, got a decent hiss, some bubbling at the top. Nothing too crazy. Let's take a smell. Nice. It does smell creamy. It does smell very creamy. I'll be very interested to see. Oh, I didn't show you the ingredients. Maybe it's because they're not listed. Oh no, here they are. Yeah, of course they're listed. Here we go. We got carbonated water, sugar, artificial flavor, and then our favorite red 40 dye. All right, let's go. Catawissa, take one. Okay. That's good. So I'm thinking the cream flavor is great. It's not super carbonated. It's not terrible. I think the red is mostly a novelty, although there is kind of this cherry, there is some kind of red flavor. I don't know. It might just be in my head. Again, low on the carbonation, quite low. This is the least carbonated of all the ones I've tried so far. Probably like a 4 out of 10 on carbonation alone, but the flavor is nice. It's different. It's different. It's a little more fun. It's less savory. It's kind of doesn't linger as long, but it's at the same time, it definitely does pop. It's definitely refreshing. Definitely doesn't linger. It's like that piece of gum that you chew and it's great, but it's gone after a minute. It is nice and creamy. I'm gonna give this one, the Catawissa, a solid, this particular bottle, the rating, just keep in mind it could be improved with more carbonation. It's a solid 6 out of 10. It's a solid one. You should probably, maybe grab yourself a red cream. But anyways, there you go, Catawissa. All right. Here we've got the Empire Cream Soda. This is a Bristol, Rhode Island bottling company. 100% cane sugar. And let's take a look at the nutrition facts. 46 grams of sugar, pretty standard. 180 calories. And serving size is 1 bottle. And for the ingredients, we got natural artisan spring water. There you go, 100% cane sugar. And then the flavoring and preservatives, and let's give it a go. So we got the brown bottle, can't fully see there, but we'll try and give it a crack anyways. Listen for that hiss. Nice little hiss there for sure, and some bubbling at the top. That's a good sign. Let's take a sip. First sip, well, hold on. Interesting. So not much of a smell on this one. Really, no smell. So let's take first sip. Very underwhelming. I taste it's not very flavorful. Also not very carbonated. I taste a lot of the glass. I taste glass. That's the predominant taste here. Prominent taste. It's a very subtle cream flavor, almost indistinguishable. A lot of carbon. Okay, so yeah, really, I'm surprised there's so much sugar in here because you can't even taste it. I mean, maybe that's all you taste is just sugar carbonation. It's mild. You taste it on your tongue a little bit, but it's really not that full flavored cream soda that you're looking for. At least this bottle. I give this bottle 4 out of 10. It gets 4 because there's some cream flavoring. Carbonation's okay. It's nice and cold. One more. short-lived flavor. Really doesn't do it for me. There you have it. All right, here we have Yacht Club. It's the, this is a Rhode Island brewing company. They got the cream soda. It's called a Southeast Light. I did crack it already, sorry about that. There was a nice little hiss. So I'm excited. We got 135 calories, 35 grams of sugar. And for ingredients, we're looking at carbonated water, cane sugar, vanilla extract, natural and artificial flavor. So that is interesting. It has vanilla extract. I haven't seen that before, so let's see if we can taste it. All right, right off the bat, pretty good vanilla flavor, vanilla scent, cream scent as well. Here we go. That is nice. Okay. Not as much, again, not as much carbonation as I'd want. There is a nice amount, but probably 5 out of 10. It will do. It'll carry this drink along. I do notice the vanilla. It kind of rounds out the cream and it makes it last longer on the tongue. It's very sweet and very nice. I definitely taste the sugar, definitely taste and appreciate the cane sugar. It's less sugary than some of the other ones, but I actually taste the sugar more, which in a cream soda you really like. It's got a really, really nice cream flavor. Still, it is a little short-lived. I said it lingers, but you know, there is a nice after flavor that does linger. But it's not the full cream flavor that lingers. It's kind of like just the vanilla that lingers. Also, little sad about the carbonation. I think that with carbonation, this could be like a really high rating, but I think I'm gonna give this one a It's weird. The first few sips were really great and really creamy, but I think maybe my taste buds got used to it. So these following sips have been more muted. But as you can see, I pretty much have just chugged this thing. It is pretty good. I'm gonna give it a solid 6 2/3 out of 10. So I think it could go all the way up to 8 or 9 with proper carbonation. So good job, Yacht Club. It's a good one. All right, here we go. This is Harmony Spring, Ludlow, Massachusetts. Harmony Spring. This is their cream soda. So, clear bottle. Nutrition facts. Looks like we're looking at 120 calories, 26 grams of sugar. And for the ingredients, we got carbonated pure artisan spring water, cane sugar, natural flavors. All right, let's crack it open. Wow. All right. As you see, we had a nice hiss, some nice bubbling at the top there. And as you could see, the cap was a little hard to get off. That kind of makes me feel good and hopeful for carbonation. Smell, very sweet. This might be the sweetest initial smell out of all the ones I've tried. Strong cream smell. So here we go, first sip. That's nice. That's nice. I'm starting to think that I have like a too high of expectations for carbonation. Maybe cream sodas just generally are lightly carbonated, but that's actually nice. You see that? When you take a sip, you can definitely see that it is in fact carbonated. Okay, for flavor, this is a very unique flavor. You get the cream, right? But there's something else there. It's like a spice that they've added or something. It tastes warm, kind of like a nice holiday, like a Christmas cream. I want to say clove, nutmeg, vanilla, something else in there with the cream. That's nice. It's nice. Pure cane sugar. It's unique. It's a unique cream soda. I like this one a lot, actually. I would prefer it to be more carbonated. Nice subtle cream flavor. And there is that unexpected something. I can't pin it. It's another spice. It tastes like a spice. But yeah, there's Harmony Springs Ludlow cream soda. I'm gonna give this one a solid 7. And with more carbonation, it could be a solid 9, 9.5 even. The one thing for me is the 26 grams of sugar, and it's pure cane sugar too. It's just not as sweet as I would like it to be. It's subtly sweet, but in the wrong kind of way. Anyway. All right. Last couple here, we got Hosmer Mountain. Okay, this one is a company based out of Northeast Connecticut. Let's take a look at the ingredients. Carbonated, non-chlorinated water. That's good to know. Sugar, brown sugar, 2 kinds of sugar, natural and artificial flavoring. And then your preservatives and some coloring. Great. I'm actually very excited to try this one. Nutrition facts. There are no nutrition facts printed on the label. So I'm very excited. There's 2 kinds of sugar in here, and then we've got that carbonated, non-chlorinated water. So let's get a we got a stout bottle, a little shorter than most, but we're still running with the 12 ounces. I'm sure it says 12 ounces. Let's get a look at the crack here. Wow, do you hear that? That was a strong hiss. That was an aggressive hiss. Some nice bubbling at the top. First smell impressions, this is perfect. This is exactly how a cream soda should smell. Creamy, not overpowering, not other scents going on there. It is a strong cream, beautiful vanilla flavor. Smell. Yep, not too weak. It definitely hits you in the nose, but not too strong and not weird, not funky. I have high hopes, actually. Okay, there is some other weird thing going on, but the carbonation is just right. Hits you exactly where you want it. Full mouth carbonation, bubbles. We got the cream going. The cream flavor is just popping all around, jumping, dancing, having a great time, and it is good. This one does remind me of the Harmony Springs one, I think, because there's another like flavor rounding out the cream, and it tastes like a spice, like a clove or something. Just bringing it all together. It's got a nice aftertaste. Right on the tongue, it tastes great. Very sweet. It is sweet. This one, they probably don't put the nutrition facts on here for a reason. I'm saying 40 grams of sugar at a minimum. Maybe not. All around great cream soda. Nice cream flavor. It's kind of distinct in that it does taste like there's something, just maybe it's the way the glass gives it that extra flavor. Something Hosmer Mountain's doing right there though. But mostly, you know, predominantly standard cream flavor. Solid and strong. I like what they did with the 2 sugars. They didn't do the cane sugar. It's brown and regular, but 10 out, you know what? It's an 8.5 for me. I think there are some subtle things that could make this better that I'm not going to get into. You know what? But this is the best one I've had so far. 8 3/4 from me. That's 8 3/4 from me. Potential to be a 10, I think, easily there. Hosmer Mountain, everyone. Thank you for watching. All right, last one, back to back. We've got the Swampscot. This one's out of New Hampshire. They also made a maple cream. And at first I noted that it tasted a little different because it was less carbonated and it just kind of tasted off. But then I read that it was meant to taste old-fashioned, and I totally got it. And I really ended up liking it a lot. So definitely excited to try this one. Let's take a look at the ingredients right there. Lightly carbonated water. We got the cane sugar, citric acid, natural vanilla, and then color and preservatives. Nutrition facts. So we got 157 calories and 39 grams of sugar. Let's crack it and check that carbonation on that nice white bottle. And I will add that it's got a nice blue cap, just solid blue, dark blue, midnight blue. So it's nice. Good contrast with the rest of the bottle. I like their design. Let's take a look. Okay, subtle little crack, no bubbles at the top. Shake it around. I do see bubbles rising up. There is some carbonation. A less intense smell than the Hosmer Mountain. And it does smell like summer. It's a more kind of it's a lighter smell. Definitely inviting, definitely fun. So let's take a look. All right, this is interesting. Bubblegum. That's like a couple things to note. Essentially, basically zero carbon, very little carbonation. So I think that is completely affecting the flavor of it, all flavor. But again, what is this? It's supposed to be experience the past one sip at a time. So I'm gonna keep that in mind because maybe in the past they didn't have as good of carbonation. It's really weird. I think this is really, I can't get behind it. The flavor's off. It does taste summery. It tastes like bubble gum. Literally it tastes like bubble gum. But maybe that's what cream is like without the carbonation. It's a weird one, friends. It's a really weird one. I feel like I can't even rate it. I don't know what to say. I don't even know what to think. Bubblegum. That's all I got for you. Bubblegum ends the series. I hope you enjoyed. Peace out.